All right, so we're back. It's been a long time. We decided to come in to get a training video. Today I have my client JJ with us. JJ, adjust your face and do all that stuff. She's new to the camera and she's a little camera shy, I think. So she told me that we gotta let her know if something's like, so Dale, you gotta let her know, you know, everybody can, you know, nobody really
Just
comments.
variables.
Nobody really comments. No, we have 102 subscribers. Or maybe it's like 106 now. So like on the scale of like YouTube importantness, we're very, very low. But you know, if you guys want to comment on something, you know, comment
Tell me
on
how to
JJ.
fix my face.
Yeah, tell her how to fix her face. But we're just gonna do a leg day today. We're just in for fun. JJ is, we did a little dieting phase. Now we've kind of worked ourselves back into more of a maintenance phase. And we're just in a position where we're gonna grow and try to put some tissue on before the next show season or before her next show season, period. But today we're just here to train some lower body, and we don't have anything specific planned either. We didn't know we were doing lower body until 15 seconds ago. So we're just gonna beat the shit out of her, put her through a few good sets, and see how it goes. That's it. All right, so we're gonna warm up real quick. Get JJ going here with just some lying hamstring curls. Again, we don't have anything specific planned for today, so we're just working her through something right now, trying to get things a little bit more warmed up, like I said, and figure out kind of where we're gonna go. Plan a little bit on the go, and just kind of see what happens. You ready, Jay? We're gonna take this one all the way through. 1, 2, don't reload at the bottom, extend your knee right there, stop. 3, extend your knee, stop for a second. Nope, I wanna see a pause at the bottom. Pause, drive up. There you go. Pause, drive up, squeeze. There you go. Drive up, squeeze. Stay in it now. Slow, 2 more. Boom, 1 more. Perfect. So I wouldn't really call that a full-blown working set, if you would. I would call that one where we basically took it to a good point, right? But like that's not necessarily failure. We got a good pump going, but what we'll do is we'll load up. I'll give you 1 set here. Now we'll take this to a second set, load up the weight a little bit, really find that failure point, maybe hit a few partials and get her really ready to move on to the next one. Okay? You ready? Okay. All right, now just make sure that you have those hips and the pelvis, the thighs are on the pad. The pelvis and the knees are locked into that pad all the way. You're crunching at the abs, right? And those things aren't flying up as we're going. Let's go. Squeeze. Extend, pause, drive up. 2, good reps. Just like that. 3, good reps. Come on. 4, 7. Don't start putting that upper body forward. Come on, stay locked in. You got more. We're going all the way through until you can't go anymore. Come on. You know the drill. Just like that. I want that range. Come on. Again. Just like that. Again. Come on, just like that, fully extended at the bottom. Don't let that butt drive up. Come on, see those partials, come on. Right there, just like that. Up to my hand, just like that, come on. Come on, 3 more. 3, come on. 2, 1 more. Boom, done. All right, that was a good set. There we go. Now we're working. I just want to warm up here, so like 3 to 5 reps now because we're already going. We don't need too much work. So we're gonna do, on this one, we're gonna do lengthened partials. Well, we're gonna do 1 1/4 reps, so it's not necessarily lengthened partial. We are gonna do a partial rep at the beginning of the rep, and then we're gonna come all the way through for a full repetition, back up, repeat that partial rep, and then go through all the way, which we'll show you guys. It's hard to explain, but we'll show you guys visually what we're talking about here, and that just gives us a little bit more time in that lengthened position to help influence growth a little bit more. We've seen that, you know, we've seen anecdotally through all the latest fucking cool fucking research and all that shit, we see that the lengthened portion of the muscle is probably where we're gonna grow a little bit more efficiently if we spend some more time there. So it's just one way of being able to do that without sacrificing the entire range of motion or creating sets all the way through or all the way around the concept of just a lengthened partial rep. Boom, and then all the way down. Squeeze, boom. And boom, all the way in. Now, just a little bit more on the core. Keep it going now. Down, boom. All the way in. Keep it going. And boom. That's it. All the way. Come on. Boom. All the way, all the way, all the way. Come on now, let's go. Make it count. Come on. Right there. Now again, all the way. Keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. Just like that. Come on, I want like 3 more like that. Down. Come on, up. Now fight for it. Don't swing it. Fight for 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 it. Boom. Just like that. Come on, 2 more. Let's go. 1. Fight for it. All the way. All the way. Don't swing. Fight for it. Come on, there's a difference. Don't swing it. Now, back down. Let's go. All the way in, all the way in, all the way in. Boom, done. Good set. So your knee is lined up with the axis of rotation. So whenever we get set up here, we want to make sure that our body's in a position where this knee is lined up here, and that's usually going to put us in the best position, right, to get this weight to a place where it loads in the lengthened or the shortened position, right, which is what we're trying to accomplish with this particular movement. So that's really it when it comes to setup. Could you manipulate things a little bit where you get your hips a little bit more extended and work a little bit more of a different musculature? Yeah, you could. But at the end of the day, we're probably going to hit those in other areas anyway, especially today with what we plan on doing. So I don't like to get too crazy and manipulate things too much with stuff like that. It's too nuanced, I think, for most people, especially when we're working online with clients, most predominantly and not necessarily in person. So I just like to get people set up, and with something like a leg extension, you're gonna thrash your shit one way or the other. You know, and if you're not doing leg extensions right. Bear with me, hang through it all the way.
One set we're doing?
One set.
Embrace the suck.
Yep. Squeeze, don't rush them. There you go.
We know that's my problem.
Yep. Yeah. 17, come on. 18. Let's go. One more. Boom, and now we're just getting started. All the way down. Now, let's go, just up to me. Boom, back down. 1, 2, control it. 3, come on. 4, come on. 5, keep going. 6, keep going, keep those toes up, come on. 8, come on, 2 more. 9, 1 more, come on. All the way down, you're not done yet.
Yeah.
Give it a 20-second break. So this is just, we're manipulating the resistance profile with this. So we started off and we're overloading the shortened position, like just about any leg extension will. And then we move the weight to the top. We're now overloads in a lengthened position. So we're just getting more out of that lengthened position like we talked about earlier. And now we're back to the shortened position, just to really fuck her up. Let's go. Come on, all the way up. 2, squeeze, come on. 3, come on. Let's go, squeeze to the top. 4, slow. Drive it up hard. 6, come on, drive it up hard. 7, come on, up hard. Come on, squeeze to the top. Come on, squeeze to the top. Squeeze, slowly let it down. Again, squeeze, slowly let it down. Keep your ass in the seat, keep your ass in the seat. Extend your knees, come on, hard, 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 hard. Again, 1 more. Come on, and now we're done. So when you get
He's underestimating you. He's underestimating you right now. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm trust you. I'm putting.
No, I'm overestimating, if anything. She's the one that's underestimating herself. I'm adding weight to it. I'm adding weight to it. Let the record show.
It's like, it's kind of like, you know, a lot of people have body dysmorphia. I have strength dysmorphia.
Good control on the bottom. I want you to, yeah, boom. I want you to be full control of the bottom. Never bottom out. 2, leverage against the pad. Come on. 3. Come on, fight for it. There you go. Come on, we got a few more in there. Come on. You gotta fight for it. Stay in it. Come on, breathe out. Come on. There you go. Come on, a couple more, just like that. Come on. Control it. Come on, drive. Come on. Come on. Breathe out. Come on, push it away. One more. Come on. Let's go, JJ. Come on. Drive it up, drive it up, drive it up, drive it up. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go. Done. Good set. All right.
So what do you got going on next?
So next, we got calves, glute bridges, and hip thrust, which is something that she's been struggling with. So we decided to touch on these today just to kind of build a little bit of a better, you know, comprehension, understanding, connection, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So we're gonna start with some glute bridge, and then we'll go right into hip thrust, explain the difference, all that good stuff. Boom, now squeeze the shit together. That's a calves glute bridge. Down, you're essentially opening up, and then boom, squeeze. 7, 8. The way I try to explain these to people as she continues to go, 9, keep counting, you're gonna do 20. If you were, I wanted somebody to get a good feel in their glutes, right? I want somebody to squeeze, get a good feel. And the way I try to explain it is if you took your bicep, right? And I told you to flex your bicep, you'd feel it really well in the shorter position. Not mine, it's small. I know I don't have any bicep left. I'm okay with that. I'm old. At least that's my excuse. Anyway, you feel it in the shorter position, right? But if I told you to open up your arm and flex your bicep or feel your bicep, it's really hard to feel in that position, right? So we want to train in lengthened position, but unfortunately we don't feel the muscle very well in that lengthened position. You're gonna feel the muscle a lot greater in that short position. So here we're training short, we're gonna get a good feeling there, we're gonna get a good burn, we're gonna get a good squeeze, we're gonna drive some acute inflammation there, just again, we're able to feel it better, right? And then we'll go into a full hip thrust, which again, still not the greatest at loading in lengthened position by any means, but we did already kind of do that through a squat pattern. We could do it on other days through deadlifting patterns, leg presses, the glute max kickback that we do, et cetera, et cetera. Today though, we're gonna try to load it a little bit more through that mid to lengthen range with just a full hip thrust, and then obviously overloading at the top again. So that's the idea behind the premise behind it. What happened there though, JJ? Did you get 20? Did you give out a little bit there at the end?
I thought it was 20.
Okay, I was just checking. I didn't
think it was 20.
I think she was cheating because you weren't counting. Come on. 10. Done. So, just for the record, I would say with the hip thrust, typically, and especially, and obviously you're always gonna follow the plan that we send you, but typically what we plan for is a heavier weight and less reps. The only reason why we got so many reps on these hip thrusts is because we weren't 100% sure what she was gonna do. We've been underestimating her, overestimating her all day. So that's just a calculation issue on our end. But most typically what I wanna see with this, especially when I program them back to back, the calves glute bridge and the hip thrust are much higher rep ranges for the calves glute bridge, again, to get that activation, get that connection, and then a much lower rep range so that we're really working with a heavier load, right? And like I said before, loading through that mid to lengthen range on the hip thrust, all right? So typically, again, maybe like, I don't know, 6, 8, maybe even 10 reps on a hip thrust, unless I'm programming otherwise, specifically for you. And then a little bit of a higher rep range, 20 to 15 reps on the calves glute bridges. Today was just that she was being lazy and didn't want to lift a whole bunch of weight. All right, so we just got done. How you feeling?
Dead.
Yeah, there you go. You know, we did it right. But like I said, when we got started, we didn't know where we were gonna go with it, so we did a little bit of everything. We hit our hamstrings first. We hit our lying hamstrings, lying hamstring curls to hit them in the shortened position. Then we went into the seated hamstring curls, which you'll see are 1 1/4 reps in the lengthened position. Then we went to the leg extension, which we have the prime leg extension here at Kingdom, so it was cool. We got to kind of alter the resistance profile a little bit. We started in the shortened position, then made her do a follow-up set in the lengthened position, and then went back to the shortened position. So that was a good set. Then we went into the pendulum, and then from there we did the calves glute bridge and the hip thrust. So overall, pretty complete session, honestly, from a lower body perspective. 2 hamstrings, 2 quads, 2 glutes, and we really didn't do more than 1 or 2 sets of each one.
No.
So total we had about, I think we did 2 on the lying hamstring curl, 1 on the seated hamstring curl, 1 on the pendulum squat, 1 on the leg extension, and then 2 each over there. So what's that math?
About God.
2, 3,
I don't matter.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets total.
Yeah.
So we did pretty good today. I think that would be reminiscent of something we would program for somebody. So pretty good overall viewpoint of what we would do for lower body in terms of a complete session. Anything you got to add?
I was looking for a killer day, and I got a killer day.
You've
So
been
I'm pretty
fantastic
happy.
on the camera so far today. Her
my
personality
face is
really
good.
shined through. I think everything really
Cool.
you're the next YouTube star for us for sure.
Look for me.
But don't leave me hanging. But yeah, we'll be back with we'll be back soon. That's all I got.